All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Grady Dick.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Mark Williams out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. R.J. Barrett out there with Dick. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. Now here's Barrett. Outside Dick. Outside Barnes. Clock at 4. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Okogie. Off target with the 3. And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash. But he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure.
About a minute into this first quarter. The 3, Barrett. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Such a wide-open look.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Ball outside. Out to Bridges. To the middle. Ball outside. Shot clock at 5. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Launches a 3. And Bridges good for 3.
And Bridges made sure to get those points back right away.
Toronto has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And it's Dick off the drive. And he throws it down with one hand.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Ball back to Williams. Second chance shot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Still very early, Clark, but some teams off to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that determines the outcome of your season. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Here's Ingram. And the shot no good. A bit short.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Miller outside to the paint. And Williams punches it home.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip past. There around the court.
Now here's Dick, hounded by Ball. Dick to pass to Pirtle, and stolen by Williams. Here's Ball, plenty of space, and the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
The shot by Pirtle, no good. The Hornets with a lead. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Toronto making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Here's Ingram. The Hornets making their last shot. bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
And they caused a lot of headaches with their on-ball defense. They cracked the top 10 in team steals. More than a few games changed because of their aggressive D.
And with that #1 rank in fast break points, this was a team that played with urgency. They used their speed every chance they got. They love to push it. Dick, count it. Dick's got 7.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Now here's Ball. Defense right on him. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rebound Toronto. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. They just put too much pressure on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
Ball taking his time here. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Raptors. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Miller outside.
Brandon Ingram is as complete a player as they come. I mean, not only awesome on offense, but spectacular on defense as well.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Toronto shooting their first free throw tonight. And that one misses. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. They trail by 1. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Okogie. This one for 3. Offensive board. Oh, he picked him clean. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offense in transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Miller against Ingram. From deep 3-point range.
Shooting threes hasn't done them much good. They may want to revise their strategy.
Outside Dick. Fires in the triple. Dick's got 12 points.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Ball. Pass to Okogie. Bridges, a screen on Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Dick gets the bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Ball throws it down.
Well, that sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
Barnes the screen. The drive by Ingram. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Here's Ingram. Kicks it out to Barnes. There's the drive. Back to Ingram. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
Inside. Here's Barnes. And he buries his first look.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Ball outside. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Out to Bridges. Miller outside. Pass to Ball. Takes the 3. Deep range. LaMelo. What focus.
Boy, LaMelo finding a way to beat the clock there. Man, he's a creative player.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Left side Ingram. That shot, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Back to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist of the night. Ingram deciding where to go with it. He drives to the hoop. Gets it to go. His 2nd make in 6 tries.
Ingram is listed at 6'8", but that wingspan is north of 7 feet. That allows him to get extra reach on his drives.
Ball outside. It's a mark. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And here's Ingram outside. Drops in the 3. Now it's a 3-point Raptor lead.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost a 60% clip. They've been blazing this 2nd quarter.
Ball outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here comes Toronto on the push. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know, you don't get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Raptors out in front, up by 5. And we'll be back for the 2nd half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops. All right, guys. And that's it for half.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been quite a game for Grady Dick.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Chris Boucher. He's out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Walter in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the 2nd half for Darko Rajakovic. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yes, Smith has some bunnies on him. Gets off the floor fast to slam it down.
To the left wing. Here's Abaji. No good on the triple.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Walter. That's his 1st personal foul. 1st team foul.
There's a screen by Nurkic. Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
Trying Driving in. Abaji, the pass to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Hey, look at Pirtle. Making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
Hornets trail by 3. Outside man. Pass to Nurkic. There's the steal. Here's Abaji. Williams grabs the board.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic. And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And for that game against Miami, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And the basket by Abaji.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Hornets trail by 5. Outside man. Nurkic up top. Back to man. Clock at 6. Nurkic's shot is good. Nurkic just got 4 points now in the quarter.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Here's Abaji. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Smith outside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Williams from long range. Williams knocks down the 3.
I think it's all a matter of focus for Williams, and that time he was completely dialed in.
Grant Williams, a bit of a jack-of-all-trades, Clark. He always provides a spark.
Yeah, he's an ideal guy to have in your rotation, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, because he gives you a lot of positive production at both ends, and he can get under the skin of the opponent, too, which isn't always a bad thing. Gives you everything he has and fits in nicely with whatever role you give him.
Outside man. Pass to Nurkic. For the tie. And it's all tied up. Nurkic just got 6 points.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Knocks it loose. 3-on-3. For the lead. Can't capitalize inside. Toronto's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. To the wing, right side. There's a screen. Abaji. Offensive rebound.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
A new lineup here for Charlotte.
Second team foul.
35 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Williams with the screen. Ball passes to Williams. Charlotte again missing. Toronto has got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Barnes goes in. Pass to Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off with the layup. And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Raptors out in... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Allie, thank you. Fourth quarter, on the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the 5. Ball with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. It's hauled in by the Raptors. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Good.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Ball outside. Bridges outside. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. The 3, Barrett. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. And now a 7-point Toronto lead.
You love when Barrett starts to feel it from downtown.
Miller outside. Bridges, a screen on Ingram. Miller, the pass to Ball. The 3 is up. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Outside Ingram with the drive. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Major props given up to Ingram for aggressively attacking the rim. Not many guys want to get in this path when he goes like that.
Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And there's a pick. Here's Dick. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Ball left side to the inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most, using his height advantage inside.
Outside Dick. And the layup is good off the glass.
Certainly he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Ball passes to Bridges. Back to Ball. Five to shoot. Pass to Okogie from deep. Offensive rebound. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And it's Barrett off the drive. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And Barrett's teammates and coaches love when he shows some edge, slashing to the rim with purpose.
Ball passes to Williams. And it's in there.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one?
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
Mark Williams at the line for 1. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
One shot. free throw drops for Williams.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Dick, the pass to Barrett. Down low. Outside Dick. Kicks it out to Barnes. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Hornets trail by 4. Here's Ball. Screen by Bridges. Ball with it. Picked up by Dick. And Ball throws it down.
I see you, LaMelo, because if you want to be a star, you better continue to knock those down.
58 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
The three from Ball. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Back to Ingram. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 4 on the clock. Dick, the pass to Ingram. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Ball with it. Williams with the screen to take the lead. Ball passes to Williams. So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what.
It's the NBA. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for R.J. Barrett.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him early.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. The wingmen, it's Sharp and Thibault. And it's Simons in at the point. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Grady Dick is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward.
And that's big time from B.I.
There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
This level, when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
Simons against Barrett. Left side Simons. Grant outside. A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Sharp's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Ingram passes to Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Grant with a screen on Barrett. And it's Simons off the drive. Grant surveying the D. Toronto grabs the miss. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Spoke earlier with Darko Rajakovic. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Barnes outside. Back to Ingram. And stolen by Ayton. And stolen by Barnes. Pass to Pirtle.
2 minutes left.
It is good. The assist from Barnes.
7-footers, it's a great idea to live around the hoop, and that's where Pirtle has set up camp.
Simons with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. Rejected by Ingram. And Barnes gets double teamed. Dick passes to Barrett. And opening day here for both of these teams. Brent Perry, the fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
Here's Ingram following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. With the drive and the dunk by Dick.
Yeah, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
Now, here's Simons. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. Grant outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Ayton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Raptors ball.
Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against Washington. Ingram setting a pick for Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Simons against Barrett. Simons surveying the D. 6 to shoot. Ayton in the corner. From past the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. That will count. The shot that time not on target. And so the first quarter is in the books. Raptors lead by... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. RJ Barrett is out there with Dick, and it's Ingram in at the 3. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now, here's Sean. He's coming off a 16-point game against Washington. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
He gets it in there. Pirtle's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Toronto. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Well, seeing Jeremy Grant at his size getting out on the break in full sprint, collecting and finishing.
Here's Barrett. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
RJ Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Suns. Now, here's Sean. Dick defending. Now, here's Sean. Can't connect from short range. Sharp against Ingram. And it falls over the rim and in. And now a 9-point Raptor lead.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. For 3, Barrett. Ingram finds Barrett. Back to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside, Simons. Pass to Ayton. Back to Simons. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Simons has got 4 points now in the quarter. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Hey guys, well this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen. known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Offensive rebound. And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And taking a look here at the numbers for R.J. Barrett, he had a strong showing last season. Around 20 points per game last season, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
Now, here's Simons. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Simons. It's a 10-point game. Ayton sets the pick for Sharp. To the paint, 5 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with him.
Barnes down low. Grant on him. And the dunk by Barnes.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Outside, Simons. Going inside. Sharp on the wing. Grant sets a screen for Sharp. Sinks the triple. Sharp's got 10 points.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
19 seconds left to play here in the half. And the dunk by Dick.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Simons kicks to Grant. High post try, and it is good! And the buzzer! Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a... And later on, some more. Thanks for spending halftime.
And so it's Toronto, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. A fantastic game from Grady Dick in this one.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. We've got Jabari Walker. Scoot Henderson is out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Kamare in at the small forward spot. Here's Abaji. Henderson defending. Sweet move. Rips it home after the terrific move.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Henderson. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Henderson. Here's Avdia. Here's Walker. Out to Henderson. Launches a three. They get it back. Pass to Kamare. Here's Henderson. Inside, Williams. And finally they hit one. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the offseason in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
Here's Henderson after the Raptors pick up two. Pass to Avdia. The kick out to Williams. Some solid defense from Robinson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
To the left side wing. Here's Walter, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
And let's check out stats for Henderson. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 14 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers, trailing by 13. Williams has a screen for Avdia. Pass to Williams. Henderson outside. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Henderson's got his first points of the game.
Didn't take long for Scoot to grasp the NBA game, as you see there.
Here's Walter, defended by Avdia. Pass to Mobo. Here's Abaji. Henderson pulls it in. Trailblazers trail by 11. And Walker kicks to Henderson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And the dunk by Walker.
Oh, just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Here's Walter, defended by Avdia. Walter, good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Henderson. They set the pick. To the wing right side. Here's Kamare. Here's Williams. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Mobo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now, here's Avdia. No scoring in this one. Got a piece of it. And here's Boucher. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Again, Toronto.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Williams sets a screen for Henderson. Looking to end the run, and he lays it up and in. Henderson's got his second bucket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Boucher, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Toronto sitting with a... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Trailblazers trail by 14. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. R.J. Barrett is out there with Dick, and it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now, here's Simon. Grant, that's good.
Wow, Jeremy Grant continuing to work on his game, stretching it out to the 3-point line.
Here's Barrett driving to the basket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the Bucks.
Simons against Barrett. Simons kicks to Grant. Simons against Barrett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And when you're a knockdown shooter like you are, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys, really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
Abdias checked in for Shaden Sharp. Here's Simons, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Simons kicks to Grant. Outside, Avdia. And that one's good. Feibel.
Well, an all-around player, the swingman Avdia loves sharing the rock.
Toronto leading by 12. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. And the dunk by Dick.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Blazers on offense. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Simons against Barrett. Grant outside. And the 3 off target.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Barrett driving in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Ayton a screen on Barrett. Simons against Barrett. Simons, the pass to Ayton. Outside, Avdia. Ayton a screen. 3-pointer. Kept alive. Outside, Avdia. Simons against Barrett. Simons, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Dick with it. Now defended by Grant. Dick passes to Barnes. Back to Dick. Birtle sets the pick for Dick to the middle. The kick out to Barnes. The Raptors need to get a shot off. They get it again. It's Barrett on the wing. Defended by Avdia. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Now here's Ingram. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got 6 assists now in the game.
We know Scotty's working on that shot. I like him getting inside, though. That's where he can use that touch.
Here's Simons. Grant sets a screen for Simons. Kicks it out to Grant. Drills the 3-pointer.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short, I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Now, here's Simons. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Kicks it out to Grant. Simons against Barrett. Back to Grant. Outside, Simons. Here's Ayton.
Well, Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
Third team foul. Shooting for Portland.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Barnes can't get it to go. And Portland has possession. Here's Grant. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Ingram. Here's Ingram. Up and in on the leg. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance. every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Denny Avdia out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Charlotte shooting their first foul shot of the night.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Now here's Simons. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. To the inside, tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
Bridges passes to Ball. Back to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Williams. Puts up a 3. Bridges misses. Now Portland with it. Their last encounter was in Portland.
They enjoyed a big win in their last meeting, putting their opponent in just terrible foul trouble throughout the game.
Yeah, I don't think you can count on that happening every time, but it's a nice advantage when the calls go that way.
Lots of Grants in the NBA over the years. Jeremy Grant acts like a guy who grew up around the league. You can really see it, Coach.
Well, Brian, he really did grow up around the league and really just a high IQ player, great in the locker room, gives you great energy and effort every night.
Now here's Simons. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Bridges, a screen on Thibault. Up top Ball, covered by Thibault. Ball against Thibault. The kick out to Williams. Williams, a screen on Simons. Here's Okogie. Avdia pulls it in. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Thibault. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Outside for Grant. Ayton, a screen on Bridges. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. Ayton, no good.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Miller, a screen on Grant.
2 minutes.
Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Simons. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
The vertical of Simons getting all the way up to the rim.
Stan, with the trade of Damian Lillard in 2023, Portland was headed in a new direction.
Yeah, Brian, they really decided to go young. Added a top 3 pick in Scoot Henderson. They've been piling up young talent in the Rose City, and now it's all about development. Those players have got to get better. They've got to get good habits. They've just got to continue to grow.
Now here's Simons. 6 points for him. Floats one up. Outside for Grant. Pass to Avdia. Grant the screen. Puts up a deep 3. Avdia can't get it to go.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Ball taking his time here. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. 29 seconds left in the first. Now here's Simons. Defense is right there. Avdia outside. Grant the screen. Avdia passes to Grant. Miller against Simons. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Simons has got 9. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half. With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's and we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Charlotte trailing.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Williams, a screen on Grant. Ball passes to Williams. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. The Trailblazers, 3rd.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Simons up top. 11 points in the game. Grant with a screen on Miller. Outside for Grant for 3. Connects from downtown. Grant's got 5 points.
Grant in a bit of a hurry there. No problem.
Ball against Thibault. It's stolen by Thibault. Now the Blazers on the move. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Miller. No points so far. The kick out to Williams. Bridges, a screen on Simons. Bridges outside. 4 on the clock. They need this. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers. And South Carolina native Asia Wilson enjoying a game here in North Carolina.
Winning that college title down in her hometown of Columbia, South Carolina, the first overall pick of the draft, and bringing a title to Las Vegas in the WNBA as well. Wilson's a superstar.
Simons outside. Outside for Grant. Avdia from outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Back to Ball. Williams, a screen on Thibault. Good chance here for Ball. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. He's got 9. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Outside for Grant. Bridges against Simons. Fires from deep. Miller pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
1:33 left in the second. Lets the three fly. Pure from three-point range. And it's now just a 1-point Portland lead. Now here's Simons. He's got 11. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, the 7-footer Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
Ball against Thibault. Ball outside. Screen by Bridges. From downtown. The shot misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Bridges against Thibault. Grant with a screen on Bridges. Inside. It's tipped. Avdia finds Simons. The three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Grant in the post. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Trailblazers up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the...
If I could highlight one area where they should spend more time, actually it's already painted. Get into the post, take easier shots.
Okay, so now, thanks for tuning in.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Williams is out there with Walker, and it's Kamare in at the small forward. Coach, it's such a difficult transition to the NBA. Scoot Henderson joins from the G League Ignite. What do you see in his game?
Well, look, I see a really talented guy who plays the game hard. What you've got to get improvement in are the two areas that most people have to improve in: shooting and decision-making.
A crafty finisher, Smith has a variety of ways he can finish a drive.
Outside Sharp. Pass to Walker. Hey, from beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 5. Smith outside. Six to shoot. He takes it in. Count that one.
If Smith plays bigger than his size, he's got great bounce, and it helps him make plays there on the inside.
Here's Henderson, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Nurkic a screen on Henderson. The drive by Mann uses the glass to finish the layup. Mann's gotten his first bucket of the night.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Henderson outside. Pass to Kamare. Back to Henderson. Takes it inside. The rebound by Mann. Charlotte has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Outside man. Nurkic a screen on Henderson for the tie. He buries it from 3. Man's got 5 now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Outside Sharp. On the clock. There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Sharp's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
An aggressive response by Sharp, refusing to let the opposition get the better of him.
And here's Mann. He's got 5. The kick out to Williams. High post Green, working on Walker. Williams from long range. And Charlotte another 3.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Walker sets a screen.
Hornets foul call. Nick Smith. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:57 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And you know, for that matchup with the Thunder, that will be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Here's Mann. The kick out to Williams for the lead. Williams grabs the board. Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Sharp. Williams a screen on Green. Sharp passes to Williams. And the shot goes. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, Williams is a selective shooter, but when he gets it inside like this, he looks to capitalize.
Nurkic a screen on Sharp. Smith passes to Nurkic. And it's Smith penetrating. Jacks up a 3. No good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And Williams punches it home.
2 emphatic points from Robert Williams.
Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Nurkic a screen on Henderson. Here's Mann. Walker pulls down the board.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Henderson outside. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Driving to the basket, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
Outside, Green. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go that time. The shot no good. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. That's the Hornets 5. Here's Grant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration. This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Simons. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer. Oh, wait, big finish, big time, and man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Here's Okogie. Bridges down low, working on Grant. Screen by Bridges. Ball with it, picked up by Grant. Clock at 4. Bridges misses. Portland leading by 5. Thibault on the wing, hounded by Ball. Here's Simons. Here's Ayton. Pass to Simons. Second shot opportunity, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, yeah.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And that one falls for Ball. Here's Simons. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Grant finds Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Got a hand on it.
And he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Ball against Thibault. They set a pick. 6 on the shot clock. And rejected. The Trailblazers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. On the wing, Grant. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Thibault. To stop the drought. Out to Simons. Fires the 3. Miller pulls it in.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
1:42 left in the game. Bridges a screen on Thibault. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
Simons outside. And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves, and if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Ball. Out to Bridges to take the lead. And Ayton pulls it down. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for Portland. The lead is 2. Grant. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
They push it up 4 on 3. Nemo passes to Simons. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, they put their faith in Ayton, and he delivered.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. All no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
Yeah, but errors like that happen. The important thing is not to let them compound on you.
And here's Simons outside. Can't get it to fall. And so Portland takes the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on
Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Thursday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Brady Dick is out there with Barrett. And it's Ingram at the 3 spot. And for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Ingram a screen on Bridges. Here's Barnes. Banked in off the glass. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Ball. Out to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges outside. Baseline try. Miller, no up.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Well, what a big-time athlete. Scotty Barnes sprinting to the cup with effectiveness.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. There's the drive. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy. That's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Ingram. Barrett wide open. He fires. Buries the 20-footer. Barrett's got his second basket of the game.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's Ball penetrating. Out to Miller.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pocket 6. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. Bridges outside. Shoots. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. The Raptors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Barnes, shoots over Ball. Barnes can't get it to go. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
You know, the talent, the strength, the athleticism is all there for Miles Bridges. This guy can put up monster numbers on the offensive end.
Ball. Miller outside. Pass to Okogie. A 3-ball. Some solid defense from Ingram. And here's Toronto. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And this is Ingram's attitude. He's ready to fire away as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
The Hornets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he makes both free throws. Barnes with it. 1:02 left here in the opening quarter. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. Pass to Pirtle. Driving inside. Nice D from Williams.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
He gets that one.
And how about when Ingram turns on the Jets, especially there in transition?
36 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball against Barrett. Left side, Ball. Bridges a screen on Barrett. Ball kicks to Bridges. Miller against Barnes. There's Ball with the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in this game. Barrett for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Barrett's got 7.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. The Raptors out in front, up by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. R.J. Barrett is out there with Grady Dick, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position.
Boy, soft touch from LaMelo. That floater game is on point.
Stolen by Ball.
Toronto foul.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
First team foul. At the line for your
and Bridges no good on that one. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Barnes against Ball. Barnes can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 3. On the wing, Bridges. He's definitely not pleased how he played against the Clippers. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Back to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Kick by Bridges. Okogie for 3. Charlotte again missing. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Nothing wrong with aggression as long as you're smart about picking your spots. And let's see if they can be a bit more disciplined this evening.
That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Ball.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Now Dick. He takes it in. Out to Barrett. Raptors need to get a shot off. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Miller with a wide open look. And it's all evened up.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Ingram left side. And Toronto turns it over again.
Here's a look at some stats for Pirtle. Good season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Raptors.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
And Ball slams it in.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
It's Miller on the wing. Dick defending. And it's Miller penetrating. Goes straight through the defender. For the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Grady Dick.
Powering through the foul there. Miller showing some serious intensity.
Raptors trail by 5. Into the lane. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Bridges shot. Good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ingram a screen on Miller. Here's Barrett. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barrett's got 9.
This is a relentless scorer who is unafraid to work on the inside. In the paint, RJ making his presence felt.
Right side, Ball. Here's Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass.
Ingram setting a pick for Barrett. And the layup is good. Barrett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Ball slams it in.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight almost impossible.
Ingram passes to Barrett. Back to Ingram. There's the triple. Barrett, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Well, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
Here's Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Barnes. Miller grabs the miss. Charlotte leading by 5. Now, here's Ball. 21 points in the game. From downtown. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
Taking a peek now. That is more than enough of...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Smith is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Josh Green. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. So that's the Hornets 5.
Oh, don't you love the confidence Yusuf Nurkic has? Normally, guys, he's setting a screen or trying to open teammates. This time it's a little catch and shoot.
Here's Mobo, guarded by Green. Here's Abaji. 2 points. That one goes. Abaji's got his first bucket in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Mann. Nothing on the board.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Mobo to the left wing. Here's Walter, covered by Smith. Jams it in off the great move.
That kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
With some arc, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Deep 2 from Robinson. Pass to Mobo. Rebound by Williams. Charlotte leading by 4. On the wing, Green. The kick out to Williams. Now, Mann. And here's Green outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Raptors trail by 7. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Boucher up top. So the wing on the left. Count the basket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Mann with it. Still without a basket. Robinson pulls it in. Boucher against Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Abaji. There's 1:54 left to play here on the third. Robinson with it. Nurkic with the steal. Fast break now for Charlotte. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, one thing you can always count on with Yusuf Nurkic, this guy's going to carve out space around the glass.
Tipped away. Now here is Smith. Not a lot of room. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Over to the left wing. Mann passes to Nurkic. Here's Mobo. Guarded by Green. Mobo gets the basket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Nurkic finds Green. Screen by Nurkic. Pass to Mann. Out to Smith. Shoots the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Walter. Green with the block. Takes a 3. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
There's a screen by Robinson. He had a nice open look right there. Abaji's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. He's got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Two on the clock. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Pirtle. Ingram's got 9.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter. Number 4. So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Brady Dick is out there with Barrett. And it's Ingram at the small forward. Dick with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Back to Dick. And that one, good.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Right side, Ball. He can't hit that time. Raptors trail by 3. It's Dick on the wing. And they're unable to get the time basket there. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Ball, and he banks in the layup. Ball's got 23.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
Over to the wing. Pirtle dishes to Barnes. The shot from the low post is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Williams finds Bridges. Williams has a screen for Bridges. Shot clock at 5. He's looking for Williams and finds him. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Bridges misses. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Dick. The kick out to Barnes. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, you love the commitment from Scotty Barnes. Made his decision, makes the contact, and the end one.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. It's Williams, high post. Miller outside, and the 3-ball is good.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Barrett against Miller. The kick out to Barnes. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Scotty Barnes with the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Now, here's Ball. Dick defending.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here is Ball. Miller outside. And it's the Hornets another 3. Here's Dick. Count it.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Outside ball. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Raptors trail by 4. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Ingram. Off with the layup. Charlotte's gone 3 or 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And it's ball in the corner. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now it's a 6-point Hornets lead.
Well, Josh Okogie is nothing if not opportunistic. You love creating the second chance opportunity there.
Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Ball with it. Headed now by Barnes. Bridges gets the ball. The kick out to Williams. The 3. Some solid defense from Ingram. Toronto with the ball. There at the pass to Barnes. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 6. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's money from deep. 8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
And the Raptors call time here. They're behind by 5. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul. The quick hitter from 3-point range off the inbound play. They ran that set perfectly.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. Barrett inside the 3-point line. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me... Coming up, live coverage. All right, now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for R.J. Barrett.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. R.J. Barrett out there with Grady Dick, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for Portland, inside it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Avdia. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. And a homecoming of sorts for R.J. Barrett last season after being traded to his hometown Raptors.
Yeah, he's played well in Toronto. You wonder if the offseason helps him settle into where it is that he knows he's going to start this year. I really like his three-point shooting. That has been much improved in that Raptor uniform.
So it's Portland now. Toronto making their last shot. Avdia screen on Barrett. Avdia outside. Just 4 to shoot. From the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You can see the work that Avdia has put into that three-point shot.
Ingram on the wing. Covered by Thibault. Right side Barrett. And that one is hammered home.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Grab the screen. Off the outside. And he drops it in from the low. Post. Avdia's got his second bucket on the night.
Just pushing through that time. Avdia asserting himself against the contact.
Pass to Ingram. No one near him. Portland with a rebound.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Ayton. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Ingram with the ball. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Dick. Right side Barrett. Dick with it. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Simons against Barrett. Grant with a screen on Barrett. Simons outside. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto trailing. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Simons. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Ingram, the pass to Barrett. And again, Toronto, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Here's Dick. Portland making their last shot. Back to Barnes. 1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You give Barnes any kind of opening, he's going to attack that rim.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
And Allie, thanks. Kicks it out to Barrett. Grant with a steal. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Avdia. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I like the way Avdia is competing right now, always looking to make a play.
Now here's Dick. He's covered by Simons. Ingram against Thibault. Ingram, the pass to Dick. Clock at 6. Driving inside. Back to Ingram. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And it's Simons penetrating. The 3 from Ayton. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, and this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. R.J. Barrett out there with Grady Dick. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position.
Defenders want to get physical with Simons to try to offset some of his athleticism. It doesn't always work.
Well, Anthony Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
Man, B.A., if you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league, Anthony Simons willing to listen and willing to learn. And you see how far his game has come when the reins have been handed over to him.
From outside the arc, and the three-pointer goes. Thibault's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Dick. Left side Barrett. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Now, one of the keys to Barrett's game is he's got to play tough.
Barrett against Simons. Ayton, a screen on Barrett. The drive by Simons. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Avdia outside. It's stolen by Ingram. And they're on the break. The finish!
Stay out of the way!
Wow!
Well, right now it's Ingram on both ends of the floor doing some damage. He's starting to take some pride on the defensive end.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Barrett. And that one drops. Barrett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Avdia against Ingram. Simons outside. Pass to Graham. Nails it from 3. Grant's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades, just shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
And a fast break now for the Raptors. The 3, Barrett. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
R.J. Barrett, first personal foul. First team foul.
Barrett against Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Grant outside. Launches a 3. And it's Simons missing. For Toronto, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Ingram into the lane. On the wing, Grady Dick. Outside Barnes. Floats one, and he lays it up and in. Now it's a 3-point Raptor lead.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Avdia against Ingram. Avdia passes to Graham. Rejected by Barnes.
There's the length. Tough to get over Scotty Barnes.
Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Ingram against Avdia. Graham with a screen on Ingram. Looking to win the run. Pirtle grabs a miss.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Barnes. 5-point lead, biggest of the game.
Grant could be such a devastating defender down there with those long arms and athleticism to contest shots.
Bible passes to Graham. To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. The 3 from Ayton. Oh, no good on the last-second attempt there. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for the Raptors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Brandon Ingram is a special talent offensively. He's showing that tonight. This dude is capable of scoring on all 3 levels.
And a look now at some. And that's a wrap on halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
You want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Scoot and Sharp with the backcourt set. Williams is out there with Jabari Walker, and it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Scoot Henderson. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, B.A., dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lead. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, B.A.
So it's Portland now, after the basket by Toronto. And here's Sharp. Williams up top. And Williams punches it home.
The Time Lord rising up.
Here's Abaji, defended by Henderson. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Robinson.
As a defender, Williams can be pretty intimidating. His physicality and his focus, those are something.
Here's Abaji. Clock at 4. And there's the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Williams with the screen. Henderson drives in. Nice move. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. That three's off the mark. Toronto leading by 7. Pass to Mobo. Here comes Toronto on the push. And the basket by Abaji.
They're not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Here's Abaji. And he gets that one. And it's an 11-point Toronto lead.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. Pass to Kamari. Sharp up top. Powered down with both hands.
Whether you're new to the league like Sharp or a veteran, throwing it down, no better feeling.
Here's Abaji, defended by Henderson. That one's good for 2. Agbaji's got 8.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Sharp. The shake. Yep, count it. Sharp's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And we've got 1:18 left in the 3rd. Pass to Abaji. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Kamari. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Now here's Williams. Robinson defending. Williams passes to Walker. Hey, expanding his range. That shot off the mark. Toronto leading by 9. Inside is Momo. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Williams passes to Henderson. We've got 33 seconds left in the 3rd. Williams with the screen. The drive by Henderson. To the middle. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Abaji. Pass to Walter. Let's go with a 3. Williams grabs the board. Three-pointer Sharp. Drains the triple. Sharp's got 7 points here in the quarter. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Join me in thanking your BlackJesus.
Here's Ingram. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Toronto.
The 4th quarter.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Blazers trail by 6. So for the Raptors right now, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Dick is out there with R.J. Barrett, and it's Ingram in at the 3 slot.
In the paint, Simons really has to go up against it. Credit to him for sticking with that play and seeing some daylight.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Raptors.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Now here's Pirtle. Outside for Ingram. Outside Barrett. Just 3 to shoot. It's deflected.
Grant's got some bursts. I mean, it's all out there, especially effective on getting to the shooters and making an impact.
Portland trailing here. Avdia screen on Barrett. Simons against Barrett. Simons outside. Avdia outside. This one for 3. Right wing. Ayton finds Avdia. Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Hurdle up top. Back to Dick. And the layup falls.
Soft touch on the finger roll. Always such a pretty shot.
Blazers trail by 4. Avdia outside. Takes the 3. Rebound Toronto. They've led by as many as 11. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip. Back to Barrett. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Ingram against Avdia. Outside Thibault. Now Simons. Fires from deep. The shot off that time. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 6-point lead. Avdia with a steal. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Back to Pirtle. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Pirtle's got his first basket.
When it comes to interior scoring, Pirtle as efficient as they come.
Simons against Barrett. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce. And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Blazers trail by 5.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the 4th quarter. Grant with a screen on Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Barnes. And now the Raptors on the break. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Barrett's instincts on the move and on the fast break are something that this offense will benefit from.
And here's Grant from the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Wow, Jeremy Grant, the evolution will be televised. Phenomenal at staying cool and collected in that big moment.
Outside Barnes. Barrett a screen on Grant. Barnes drives in. Oh, misses the dunk.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Grant's shot is off.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Ingram. Pass to Dick. Stolen by Ayton. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that...
Oh,
man, just
taking
it down.
Nice.
That's spectacular. Wow, Barrett not giving up and making a difference.
Here's Simons. Outside Thibault. 40 seconds left in the final quarter. Avdia outside. To the inside. Ayton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach.
Team foul. At the line for Portland,
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
On the wing, Grady Dick. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Ayton, a screen on Ingram. Avdia against Ingram. Avdia with it. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
4th team foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 2 here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's unable to get the second one. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
From the inbound. Off target with the shot. So a close game sees Toronto taking this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie.
Of NBA basketball. Coaching staffs, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's Okogie in the small forward position.
Boy, he's a much improved three-point shooter, Jeremy Grant. Coaches have to appreciate what he does for the team spacing because of him knocking that down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Got a piece of it. That's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Here's Simons. Last game with 30 points. 6 to shoot. Down low. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
This is something Simons has been improving on, creating openings for his teammates.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Simons with the ball, now guarded by Ball. He was all alone on that one.
But we'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here is Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Outside, Simon. Thibault, the pass to Avdia. Back to Thibault. Lays it up and banks it in. Thibault's got 5.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Ball kicks to Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. Second shot opportunity. And Ayton throws it down.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the...
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Grant driving the lane. Pass to Thibault. Back to Grant. They set the pick. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That shot, no good. And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in for the big throwdown.
Outside, Simons. Pass to Ayton. Portland with a new 14. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Kept alive. Tries again. Some solid defense from Ayton.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Avdia, the pass to Simons. He takes it in, and he goes big with the dunk right over LaMelo Ball.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Can he get up and finish with power?
Out to Miller, stolen by Avdia. Thibault on the wing. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And here's Miller outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Right side, Simon. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that concludes a back-and-forth high score. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Okogie in at the small forward.
First team foul.
Miller inside. Ball, a screen on Ayton. Miller kicks to Ball. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. And there's the call on Mark Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Bridges sets the screen for Ball. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, Williams a screen on Avdia. Miller the pass to Ball. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Back to Simons. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Ball. He's got 10. Out to Bridges. Back to Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Bridges outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, since entering the league, Bridges has really worked tirelessly on his game, especially the three-point shot, and you see the results of that labor.
Now Simons. He has 6. Oh, Ayton in position. Simons kicks to Avdia. They set the pick.
2 minutes remaining.
Thanks to Thybulle.
2 minutes.
Now Simons. They shoot again. Now here's Ayton. Outside, Simons. This one for three. Count that as his fourth basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Here's a Kogi. It's hauled in by Thibault.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Three-pointer, Simons. Again, Simons missing. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 1. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Pass to Miller. Okogie for 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Simons surveying the D. Driving inside. Ayton. Pass to Thibault. Grant for 3. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. He senses the defense is playing off him. As the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Good if it goes, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Trailblazers lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight. Chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mind.
All right, fellas. And that concludes.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game it's been so far. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Andre Ayton out there with Jabari Walker. And it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. The Hornets trail. Clark with the Hornets. They were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard. It's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
Here's Sharp driving to the basket. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. Charlotte's gone 4 sets from outside the arc tonight. Smith against Walker. Smith dishes to Williams. Back to Smith. And stolen by Sharp. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Smith with a wide open look. They get it back. Williams kicks to Smith. Over in the corner, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Nurkic. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. And the Hornets lead by 3.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Ayton a screen on Smith. Sharp on the wing. Still yet to score. Portland again missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Robert Williams is checked in for DeAndre.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Sharp against Smith. Back to Sharp. Williams, a screen on Smith. Sharp, the pass to Williams. Here's Kamara. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Knocks it loose.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Smith, left side. Back to Nurkic. Wide open look. Rebounded by Kamara.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
Here's Sharp. Hits it from three-point range.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Here's Mann. Henderson defending. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got 4 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Back to Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
1:14 left in the third quarter. Mann passes to Nurkic. For the lead. Hornets with the rebound. Smith in the posts. Defended by Sharp. Here's Nurkic. And the layup's good off the glass. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. The lead is 2. Into the lane.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out.
Certainly feels that way. I mean, neither one of these teams wants to back down.
And there's a foul called on Trey Manning. That's his first foul. So Portland ends up going with the new group. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Avdia, the shake, and it's good on the way in.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Ball with it, and Ball slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And we've watched 3 so far. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Hornets leading by 4. On the court for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Williams. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Bridges finds Ball. Back to Bridges. Pass to Okogie. And here is Williams. Just 2 to shoot. Now here's Grant. Outside Simons. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Simons has got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Trailblazers. Ball feeling it out a bit. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Ball will not let his opponent just own the arc. He can knock it down from there, too. So competitive.
They get a hand on it. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Okogie. Out to Miller. Simons, the pass to Avdia. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Charlotte.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paid off.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
Now, here's ball. Defended by Thibault. Back to ball. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Grant. Banked in off the glass.
How about the physicality from Grant, not allowing the close defense to keep him from his shot.
Now, here's ball. Defended by Thibault. And ball slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
They get the rebound. Ayton. That one good for 2.
They're just not controlling the offensive boards the way they were in the first half. I mean, they could use some of those second chance opportunities right now.
Bridges sets the screen for ball. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
And Miller with the block.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
Bridges passes to Williams. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
5 on the clock. There's Ball with the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside, Simon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Right there, Simons goes to work on the interior. He plays with no fear.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, that time he made the most of that trip to the line and cuts the deficit.
Outside, Ball. Bridges outside. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Back to Bridges. Ball with it, and Simons picks him up defensively. Stolen by Grant. Miller against Simon. Off to Thibault. Now, here's Grant. Outside, Avdia. Grant with a screen on Bridges. Outside, Avdia. 3-pointer, Simon. Second chance effort. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Bridges sets the screen for Ball. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Charlotte turns it over again.
Huge turnover. That's really the worst
possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. They break the heart.